everyone. Welcome to Will It Motivate? Well, I have something in my hand that came in the mail for my spouse, which I have stolen because I thought it would be interesting for this series. So this is a 2025 calendar, a Live Inspired calendar. And each month it has a goal, a behavior change goal, would you believe it or not, a sort of health and wellness related behavior change goal for each month of the year. And I want to share some with you because there's some things that this does well and some things it doesn't do well. Something we can all learn from, right? This is a learning experience, not here to be super critical or hard. So, July. Let's see what's going on in July. Nourishing in nature's beauty. That speaks to my heart as an environmentalist. Yes, let's spend time in nature. So what are some of the goals? And I'm going to pull out the calendar I have here so I can see it better and read it a little bit better. So green spaces are calm islands in your busy life. Love that. Offering peaceful spots for relaxation and enjoying nature. So I love that. I feel like where we're headed with this is spend time in nature in July. It's such a beautiful month. First bullet point over here of what it says on the far right. In cities, you can turn rooftops or sidewalks green by planting gardens and trees. In the suburbs, joining a community garden can help you connect with neighbors and beautify the area. Green areas are perfect for family picnics, meeting friends, or attending community events, fostering strong bonds and community. Let's reflect. That's in the box in the middle. How will you enjoy the outdoors this month? Great reflection. I love that. Challenges. Nature is on full display. Check off each day you experience the benefits of getting outside. And then in the calendar itself on the days, it gives you a checkbox so you can follow through, assess how you're doing, right? You got some feedback loops going in here. My issue here is that essentially this month's goal is spend time outside, spend time with people out in nature because it's rejuvenating. Yet the bullets of guidance and advice kind of feel like it's a stretch for most people. Suddenly we're talking about turning rooftops into garden spaces. I don't think anybody's going to be doing that. I don't think we've given them the tools and the capacity to do that. Joining community garden, not everybody has access to that. Not everybody wants to. And also, it's not necessary if the goal is to get people outside. We could better direct them to find a local nature reserve, a natural park, a local park, spend time there, see if you can volunteer with one of those local parks. That would be much more attainable for busy people who are trying to find ways to spend time outdoors in July. Okay, so some critiques there. Let's go to June. It gets a little worse in June, honestly. June is Sunshine Way. Sunlight can boost mood and improve sleep quality. Sun-kissed enjoyment begins with sun-protected outdoor experiences that create lasting and carefree memories. A few tips to relish in the sun safely include: utilize protective barriers, including hats, sunglasses, and lightweight, light-colored, loose-fitting clothes. Second bullet, apply sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher at least 15 minutes before sun exposure. I don't know why I overemphasized that, but at least 15 minutes before sun exposure. And reapply every 2 hours or after perspiring heavily and after swimming. Third bullet, combine regular meals with adequate water intake to stay hydrated before, during, and after exposure to the heat. Let's reflect. How can you get more exposure to natural light from the sun each day? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know sunlight's healthy, but you also gave me a bunch of bullets about how I should be protected from it. Challenge. The challenge of the month. Quench your thirst and check off each day you replace a high-calorie beverage with water. Where the hell did that come from? I know you talk about hydration with the sun, but our challenge is to replace sugary water with regular water, or sugary drinks with regular water. This is trying to do too much, and it's all over the place, and it only confuses our audience. What do we want them to do this month? Do we want them to practice sun protection while they're outside because June's going to be hot and sunny? Probably a better fit for July, really. Do we want them to hydrate, or do we want them to drink better beverages? Those are three different things, and we need to pick one, and we need to stay focused. Here's where they get it right. May. Let's go back to May. Rest and recharge. So I wish this was every month, really. So May says, restful sleep is the key to unlocking physical, mental, and emotional health benefits. Establish a calming bedtime routine to sleep deeply and recharge for the next day. Practice sleep consistency by going to bed and waking up around the same time each day. Replace screen time with quality time with family or relaxing solo to decompress from the day. Avoid eating a meal, high-intensity exercise, or drinking caffeine and alcohol in hours leading up to bedtime. Let's reflect. How would feeling more well-rested impact your life? Like by light years and degrees, right? Challenge. Check off each evening you practice a wind-down routine, such as taking a bath, reading, listening to a podcast, or something else relaxing before bedtime. Boom. They nailed it on this one. We're talking about the same thing throughout. Rest, sleep, good practices around rest, how to make sure we are relaxed and winding ourselves down. Like everything builds upon one another, and my challenge for the month makes sense. So replicating this throughout all the months should be the goal. And if you're doing something like this in your own work, do think about this. How do we not throw too much at them in 1 month? How do we keep that message and that goal simple? It is 1 month. It is somewhere between 28 and 31 days. How do we keep it as simple and straightforward as possible, yet impactful and helpful for their lives? So, will it motivate? I'm going to say it's going to be somewhere. I'm kind of in this category. I'm between meh and like, yeah. What's going to help this? And I don't know if this is happening. I don't have insight into this. But if the company is doing something bigger outside of the calendar, like maybe also there are monthly newsletters for employees and a monthly blast and the posters in the office change out or something else is happening. So it's not just this calendar is doing all the heavy lifting, then I would move it up more to here because I think that could be really helpful for some people. Not all the months, not 12 months all year round, but some of the months, they might really nail it. But it needs to be bigger than just we've given people the calendar and now we're going to presume they have the tools to get it all done. That's like checking a box saying, oh, we did wellness and nice, good luck, y'all. So definitely room for improvement here. Again, I hope you like this series on Will It Motivate? And please feel free to send me something that you would like my 2 cents on about whether or not it's going to motivate action and change. Thanks, y'all.